What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we have a fun one. We got old Blue Eyes White Dragon locked and loaded, ready to play, honoring good old Seto Kaiba today. But we only have 2 copies of Blue Eyes versus his 3. You know, it would have been really fun in GOAT format if Blue Eyes Ultimate was released, but unfortunately, I don't know. Konami really held out on that with us. Especially considering Blue Eyes Shining Dragon was out. But we couldn't even play him. Not for like a few years, I think. But let's go ahead and we'll dive on into the deck profile, then get into a replay as well, too. So we got our 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, the OG best art possible for Blue Eyes. Getting really sick of that tablet art being used a lot. Then we got 2 copies of Paladin of White Dragon. Nice, easy, quick way to cheese out our Blue Eyes. The only annoying thing is that Blue Eyes cannot attack the turn that you special summon it from your hand or deck with Paladin of White Dragon's effect, so yeah. But hey, the trade-off is, you know, when he attacks a face-down defense position monster, we just destroy that face-down monster, so that's pretty good, I think. It's not too bad, especially on a 1900 body. It's pretty good. Then next up, we got 3 copies of Manju, since we can search out the ritual monster or spell. Then we got our Senju. Again, just search out the ritual monster. We got 2 copies of Cyberstein in here as well. So that's pretty good, you know, able to cheese out the King Dragoon a little bit quicker. So give a little added protection to our Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we got the Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, the OG boy himself. 2 copies of Chaos Sorcerer, a Breaker the Magical Warrior, DD Warrior Lady, 2 Gravekeeper Spies, a Kaiku, a Sangan, a Mystic Tomato, Sinister Serpent, and of course Tribe Infecting Virus. For the spells, we got our Pedigree Graceful Charity, Heavy Storm, 3 Book of Moons, back to square 1, just a spell version of Phoenix Wing Windblast. I don't know, just kind of trying it out. It's what I saw in, I think it was JDZ with Alephio. They were playing this, so yeah. 2 copies of Knock, Premature Burial, the White Dragon Ritual. We're only playing 1. Snatch Steal, and an MST to round out the spells. And then we only got 4 traps, Called the Haunted, and 3 Decree. Able to negate those Mirror Force, Torrential Tributes, all that stuff. Turn that off so our opponent can't drop them on us when we're bringing out our White Dragon, our engine of destruction, virtually invincible. Going into the side, we got our second Kaiku, we got 2 Mobius, 2 Spell Canceller, 2 Zambira. Brain Control, we got our Delinquent Duo in here, Lightning Vortex, 2 Mind Control, a Swords, a Mirror Force, and a TT. The only thing that sucks is we can't use the monster we take for Mind Control for the White Dragon Ritual, but hey, that's alright. It's still a fun deck. I wouldn't say it's too heavily competitive, obviously. I mean, I wish Blue Eyes was more competitive in GOAT format. That'd be really sick, but obviously Blue Eyes kind of just becomes more of a draw engine down the line, like an Edison and whatnot. But we got a little bit of a replay. It's against a Warrior deck, so yeah, pretty fun stuff. But we do get out of Blue Eyes, so hey, we can't complain about that. So they're going for it first. They bring out their Kaiku. Clearly, they didn't really open up too strong, I guess. They got 2 Rhoda, though, so I don't know. I probably would have played those just to search out. But I also get just playing Kaiku, so you're not showing your opponent, everything that you're playing. So we get out our tomato, we play Snatch Steal, and we go right in. We just blast them, blast them, blast them. They play their Breaker, we book it, then they play their DD. We lose our boys, we play White Dragon Ritual, get rid of our Mystic Tomato. Realistically, I guess we could have gotten rid of Kaiku instead, so they stop getting the Snatch Steal boost, and then keep our Recruiter to go into Cyberstein, but I don't know. I guess there's just too many variables you really got to think about. But we bring out our Paladin of White Dragon. We go ahead and enter battle. Paladin attack. Yeah. Could have had Kaiku attack and get in for an extra 100, but also, I don't know what they're truly playing, so, with Kaiku, at least we're able to banish off that Breaker. Then we go ahead and use Paladin's effect, bring out our first Engine of Destruction, our Blue Eyes White Dragon. Finally drop their Rhoda, they bring out Blade Knight. They get their 1,000 from Snatch Steal. They go ahead, bring out Blade Knight. They set 3, which, for me, I'm like, alright, well, you had those in your hand already. You didn't set any of them. So, I'm thinking, I don't know, unless he drew into, maybe a Torrential Tribute, or a Mirror Force, or something. It was kind of weird to me, but, I mean, I guess he just wanted to get that little increase for Blade Knight to get the 200. Which, I get. So we go ahead, we draw into Cyberstein, we play Premature Burial. We get out our Paladin of White Dragon. I could have summoned Cyberstein and bring out Dragoon, but I was trying to play around Torrential Tribute. I mean, I know I played pre-map, but I was just kind of scared, I guess, that he'd overextend, but I don't know. Then I just said F it, and I brought out the second Blue Eyes, and yeah, I just kind of called it that. I guess at that point, I was like, well, if he hits me with the Torrential Tribute, then whatever. But he admits defeat, and we go into Game 2. So, I guess that kind of worked out anyways. I don't know. I guess realistically, I could have just brought out Cyberstein, but whatever. That's why we look at replays, right? So we can see things differently. So they got a Scapegoat and a Sack face down. We got our Searchers, we got a Recruiter, got a nice Knock and a Graceful Charity, and Call of the Haunted. So pretty powerful opening hand. So we go ahead and search out our Paladin of White Dragon off of Senju. Then we attack in for 14. And they bring out their Scapegoat tokens, unfortunately. So they go ahead and Rhoda, bring out their Blade Knight. Bring out Blade Knight, and then they attack in. So take a little bit of damage there, but nothing too crazy. And then what do they set here? They set a Solemn Judgment. So good stuff. Good stuff. We go ahead and Graceful. I guess they were thinking about hitting Solemn Judgment on that, which is interesting. So we get rid of our Paladin of White Dragon. And what was that other one? Mystic Tomato. Okay. We bring out Tribe. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just Judgment that. I mean, I don't know. That's our normal summon. You could have just said F it and, just completely ruin our play. But hey, they did not. So we go ahead and just Tribe for both of them. We go ahead and banish off those boys for Chaos Sork. And then we enter battle. I guess, I mean, I guess we could have played Call of the Haunted on Cyberstein right there. But we did not. So, hey, whatever. They discard BLS, though, which is kind of crazy to me. Did they have... Oh, no, I guess they didn't have any darks or anything, so they couldn't have really gone into it easier. So they bring out Exile Force, use that effect, pop our Tribe. Which, I mean, that's okay. We draw a DD, we go ahead and play it, drop our duo. Then they play Solemn Judgment, so that was interesting. But hey, then we play Call of the Haunted. We bring out our Cyberstein boy, activate that effect, and bring out our Master of Oz. And then he just dips right on out after that. So that was a little anticlimactic, I guess, but we were able to bring out our big master, the Koala Boy himself, Master of Oz. But yeah, that is the deck. I mean, hey, we played against a warrior deck. At least it's something moderately admirable as opposed to something jank. But I mean, I like it. Like I said, Blue Eyes isn't like the most competitive deck out there. But hey, being able to take a game or two with Blue Eyes definitely just feels good. Helps really stimulate our Kaiba-ness. And Paladin of White Dragon is just always a cool looking card. I always thought so when I was a kid, at least. And then playing Cyberstein as well is definitely nice. Being able to go into our Dragoon, which we didn't get to showcase today, but hey, at least we have that option. But go ahead, like the video, be subscribed, hit that notification bell. I feel like I've been kind of doing these a little more frequently now that I'm dabbling back into GOAT a little bit more often. And comment down below, what do you guys think? What would you do differently for a nice Blue Eyes deck? Like I said, I saw this one from JDZ and Alethea and thought it was cool. I'm pretty sure it was those two that was playing it. I know it was JDZ. I'm pretty sure he had somebody on his channel with it. But yeah, we will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye and good night from our powerful engine of destruction.